A complete range of craft foam pads. You may be familiar with similar items or similar products that you've seen before, but once again from Stix2 we make certain that they stick to anything. Also, another tool that I think is amazing, it's our transfer tape pen. They are magnificent. If you haven't come across those before, there are two varieties and we'll show you exactly what you can do with those in just a moment. So let's have a look first of all at the kind of things that you can do. I'm going to go through also the pads in just a moment and also explain the difference between the two different pens that we've got, but the kind of things you can do with them.
Right, I've just done a couple of examples using the tape pen. I've stuck all the different papers, again paper to card and card to paper, just to show how strong they are, and again inside the paper and card. Now on this one I've used the adhesive squares, but I've used them for two reasons. One, using the foil top, and one to actually stick the hat to the card.
Alright, well, should we kick off first of all with the first product, which is the transfer tape pen. There are two in the range. There's the removable and there's the permanent. Now these are what they're going to look like in the shops. Always check out top corner of the packaging. Just at the top there you'll see it says, one says removable, one says permanent. Now the reason it says that is that you've got the removable one, and that can be used to do what with?
Photographs, always just a flat adhesive. It's not for cards, it's really so you can actually remove it if you want, and it will be removable for the whole of its lifetime.
Alright, that's great. So really if you make pictures, maybe certificates as well, all of that can be found. So that's a great way of doing that. If you've always thought, how am I going to put that certificate in that frame, then this is going to be absolutely perfect for you, because what you can do at a later date, you can also still remove it.
That's right.
How long is it removable for?
It's lifetime.
Lifetime, so you're not going to be ruining the document you're putting in there.
No.
What a great way of displaying something for you in your own home. Fantastic idea. Removable one. Then you've got the permanent one. Now you've got one of them here. Here's the permanent one there, the blue one. Now I've seen people use these, and sometimes people really, they just attack the paper that they're using and they just really don't get it right. You know, that's going to be a great thing in your crafting box. It can be a magnificent item to have. But you've got to use it properly.
Yeah, you just take your time with it, because you can actually, you don't have to just draw straight lines with it. You can do borders and edges as well with it. But you just have to be a little bit gentle with it.
I sound like I was telling them off just then. I sound like I was telling them off. I do apologise.
Oh, he's a real bully.
But I can be a bully.
We're all getting back, don't worry. So if we just place the tape pen onto the vellum, which is absolutely fabulous for the vellums because you can't see through it. And you don't have to go mad. Just pull it gently down the vellum or card, whatever you're sticking. There you go. And you can see there that we've actually got a lovely line.
You see the shininess of it, yeah. You can see the three lines.
So then, just pop the card into there, lay it flat. And now you can't see it at all.
Why do you think it is, Carol, that people, when they're using that, they tend to press very hard? Is it because they feel that if they press really hard, it's going to stick better?
Yeah, I think it is, but it isn't. The other thing is, there's sort of a little groove on the top so your finger can go on that, so it's really comfortable to use. And there is no rush with it. It doesn't really matter how long it takes, just to sort of come down and stick it to the piece if you want it to go on. You don't have to sort of rip it down the card.
There's no problem with that at all.
No.
And you can see there that you've actually now got something. I mean, the actual piece of card here, as you can see, properly stuck onto the back of it. We put the three strips down, so no problem with using that at all. And once again, you've got a good foundation for the card. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, now let's have a gander at what you're going to be doing here.
There we go. So again, I'm putting some vellum onto vellum, because I think vellums are quite hard things to stick.
Now I notice as well that the design of the head's quite important on this too.
Yeah.
And that will tell you the right way to be holding the tool. As Carol just said, there's a nice place to be putting your finger on the top of it, a finger rest, so that you know you're holding it the right way. But also you can make certain you're holding it the right way. Just have a look at, it's like little ears that we've got here. See the little ears that are sitting on the top?
Lugs.
And those little lugs, they're going to be pointing upwards, and when they're pointing upwards, then you know you've got it the right way round.
The other thing is you can use this for measuring, so when you're doing borders to glitter, you can just use that to make sure that you've got the width right and you've got the card straight. So again, now this is a very heavy duty card, as you can see.
Is it suitable for that?
It is, yeah. There we go, I'm going to pop that onto there. I'm not looking whether it's particularly straight or not, because it doesn't really matter.
You said to me it doesn't matter about it being skewy.
That's down to the individual.
Down to the individual.
And then, again, if we just, you can put another strip just down here, and then onto the card. Now you should be able to see this. With a lot of other products you could. But with the tape pen, no trace at all.
That really is a super idea, and honestly, they are worth their weight in gold. If you want something that's going to be very quick, that's going to allow you to get those kind of effects, that's going to be absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
More uses for it here?
Yeah.
I mean, can you use it on different papers and different cards?
This is a pearl card, and again, I'll just do this quite quickly.
All right.
And so that's going on too. There.
Lovely.
I mean, it just takes seconds to use.
It does. I mean, that's just brilliant, isn't it? And it means that your crafting is going to be more fun.
That's right.
I mean, I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said sometimes people just get lost in technique, when in fact what they want is they want the finished product.
That's right. But the thing is, when you've got a product that works, it doesn't matter. So now we've got this sort of matte and layered. It's not going anywhere because it's a permanent